paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot-bellied goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Let's go, it's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going, yeah. We about to put on a show, these haters don't even know. They're in too deep like a hole, and they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go wall out.
The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend, and we know what we represent.
So we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll
we almost see no titties and boobies anymore, and we only see dicks. Has anyone noticed this? Yes, I love titties. Big old titties.
Oh God. How's everybody today? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing well. Your favorite aging young man is here. God. What's up, Graham? How you doing, dude? Oh, I tell you guys what, I've had the hell of a day. I've had a hell of a day. And I'm going to tell you all about the hell of the day. I'm all beat up and done. My ass hurts. My cheeks hurt. My quads, my hamstrings hurt real bad. Like the worst, actually. Because I had to walk a couple miles today. Not by design. Not by design. So we're going to get into that. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you probably already know. Yeah. No, hey, how you doing, Mick? How you doing? You get a haircut? No, I just washed my hair, Steph. I'm trying to move my part over so my hair is like growing and it's only an inch tall right here, so I have to hairspray it down. I hate it, man. But in 6 months it'll be fine. Oh my God, the MrBeast drama is getting worse week by week. We're going to talk about that a little bit today, about how MrBeast just had a convicted chomo on his team for a while. That's pretty interesting. Grab America by the pussy says, what if you're supposed to go up in the flames? I wish that I'd be a lot less stressed if I would have. No. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining today. We got a lot to talk about. Make sure you like the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Try to make the best of a very bad situation today. As you read on the title. Yeah, I've had a bad day. When you hear what happened today, you're going to be like, God damn, wow. Wow. So, but it's going to be fun. So I'm excited to get into it. Excited to hang out with my boys. And then we have a race in Michigan. Friday. Michigan International Speedway. If you live in Michigan, come see me. We're racing the NASCAR deal up there. 200 miles an hour. It's going to be fun. We should have a good car for Michigan. And then, of course, Sunday, we'll be in Springfield, Illinois for the dirt race. So I'll be there racing that race. And then I finally get to come home. And then I have to go to another race Friday after that. And then I get, I think, a week off. I don't remember. God, it's going to suck, dude. Satan's enjoying watching MrBeast content while the drama gets worse and worse and worse. I tell you what, man. Hey, Billy Hatcher with a pink boy. Thank you, my friend. Says, sucks you gotten wrecked, but I was at Monster. Went to the Vic panel today, and we'll probably go tomorrow. Also, hope the PayPal will let you claim your funds. And also, MrBeast, they're protecting the pet guy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I tell you what. Zero Flipper says, any more news on Nick? No, I talked to him today. He might actually come on, actually. When you go into the Milwaukee Mile soon. Let me actually send Nick the invite. He told me he might come on tonight. I totally forgot to send it to him. Rekieta Law. There he is. Boy. All right. Cool. I just sent it to him, so just in case. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you for the first pink boy, the only pink boy. You're the man. Thank you. Are you gonna do a day in the life of a NASCAR driver? No. I'm not an up and coming. I'm a kind of just existing. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Grab America by the Pussy says, whatever. Have Cecil give you one of his patent and backdoor massages. Oh, I love the innard massage for sure. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you so much. Grab by the Pussy. And Billy Hatcher, I love you. We're up against the 335th Naked Snake in a row, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Katie did. What's up, baby? How you doing? Hello and hell, Camelot. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you. Before we get into my fun description of my day today, let us pull this up because I completely haven't even thought about it because I've been so damn stressed out. Let me pull up my website. So if you go to my website, which is right here, actually, I'll just give you the direct link. But I feel like somebody dropped a lot on my NASCAR fund. If you are just now joining, the NASCAR year is coming to a close. And the traveling expenses are getting crazy. So if you want to support an underdog, that is me. Please consider supporting. If you can't, obviously don't. But yeah, it also helps. We're currently at 21.55. So yeah, somebody dropped a big ass fat one on it. 420.69. Anonymous says, found in Rekieta's Timcast. Found you through Rekieta. Also want to support, but don't know how to super chat. Thank you so much. I love you. Appreciate you, Anonymous. I haven't looked at this because I've been freaking stressed than hell lately. But yeah, thank you guys so much for that. I put a very giant, unrealistic goal on this that I was not expecting to reach. So that's not the goal. It's just I just put it on there because yeah. I don't know. That's kind of like the number that's always in my head when it comes to NASCAR stuff. It's weirdly that it's a very accurate number for everything you do in NASCAR, like each thing. So there it is. There's the link in the chat right now. Give some love if you can. If not, also I appreciate you, mainly for plane tickets and shit like that. So we'll keep a watch eye on that. Modest Yahoo says, I posted an original music video on my channel about your girl Amber Heard. To prove AI can be used for good deeds. Please enjoy. Dude, send me a link to it. Modest Yahoo. I appreciate you, dude, for your goal, boy. I love you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Modest Yahoo. Thank you. But anyways, yeah. Don't forget. Michigan is this weekend. So if you guys did not know, I was working on my Jeep yesterday. So if you guys follow me on Snapchat, on my story yesterday, which I never use Snapchat. This is the first time I put anything on a story in like a year. I feel like when I get drunk, sometimes I'll put some stuff on my Snapchat. But I was working on my Jeep yesterday, and I have not ran it in 2 years. It's got a brand new 4.7 ATK stroker engine in it. ATK Performance Engine sent me one. It's a monster, right? It's a Jurassic Park Jeep, right? It's a TJ from like 1988, I think. So it's got the square headlights. Pretty cool Jeep. A lot of power with that engine. So I got it running, went through all of that. It took me all day yesterday to get that shit going. Got some fuel in it. Put too much time into it. Probably like 9 hours yesterday. The YJ. Yes. The TJ's the I have a TJ as well. I have an 01 TJ. But anyways, so here's my initial plan. So I was going to get my YJ running, sell my YJ, and pretty much, put it towards my, 2024 NASCAR season. Try to finish out this year. Because shit's getting spicy, right? Alonzo says, what's my last name? Looking for NASCAR stuff. Dennison. It's under my Wikipedia is under my full name, Cody Dennison. So I get it running. I let it idle for a long time. Check the oil. Put water in it, of course, just in case. Filled it up. Fill up the radiator. Get everything going. Got good oil pressure. Got good temps. Good to go. Been really, really nice. So I pulled the sumbitch out today. Okay. Very, 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 very exciting. And I pulled it out and was starting to drive it down the road. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it was running. We're running. We got brakes going good. It's got the power. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going to drive it around like my town and then, drive it back home. And I get about 10 minutes down the road and it starts misfiring, which I attributed to the carb because it's been sitting for 2 years. It's got a carburetor. The original engine had a fuel injection, but I ripped all that bullshit off and put a carb on it. I'm a carb guy. I love carbs. So I was like, okay, so the carb, I need to rebuild the carburetor and make it nice, right? Make it nice, oh my God, look at this super chat. You kind of need CG for fundraising. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do an Indiegogo 24-hour stream in a couple months with a lot of cool products that I'm excited for, plus a lot of race use stuff from last year. Marion Halsman, real quick. Ooh, look at this. A $200 super chat. Marion Halsman, let me put you on my card. There's a lot of people on the card right now. What the fuck happened? Marion Halsman, welcome back, baby. I hope you're doing well. Haltzman, got you on there. As I spell it wrong, of course. You are there, Haltzman. Look at that. Thank you so much. A $200 super chat. God diggity damn, boys. Whew. Damn. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Marion. That's already halfway to Nugget Snake in one hit from one super chat. Thank you, Marion. Haltzman. Ooh. On like every one of my race cars this year, by the way, Marion Haltzman has been. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Every $100 super chat goes on there. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, Marion. I really do. Says, hoping Nick will come join you. I might fall asleep before then, but that doesn't mean you bore me. It just means I'm old. Well, I love you. I appreciate you. I am also very boring. So, unfortunately, I am not as exciting as I would like to be. I'm real stressed out, man. Thank you, Marion. We love you. We appreciate you. I'm going to come back and kiss you a little bit every time I see this just on the side of the screen. Thank you, Marion. I love you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's a huge drop. Thank you. So anyways, so I'm driving down. I'm driving down my town. Car starts to misfire a little bit. My Jeep. It's an old ass YJ. Brand new engine. The engine has about 600 miles on it, probably. So I'm driving down, having a good time. Starts misfiring, starts firing out the back, like gunshots, normal shit. Which I'm attributing to my carburetor, and also going to check the timing on the distributor when I get back home, which when I said it was fine, but you never know. Something could jiggle a little bit. So I was going to change the distributor around or check the timing of the Jeep. I pull on to the road off of my road, and it's misfiring real bad. And I'm like, holy shit, here we go. And I'm like, I don't know if I can make it back. And I'm, probably sitting around 2,000 RPMs in second, I think, going down my road. It's like a 35 mile an hour road. So it's just misfiring, jiggling. I'm getting there. I'm like, all right, well, I'm almost home. There's also a church here if I need to stop. And I get to this red light, and I'm pulling up to the red light, and the freaking engine develops a knock. Like it threw a rod, man. And I was like, oh my God, is this really happening? So it was like, bop, 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 bop. And I was like, oh, here we go. You can hear it. You guys know. I mean, if you've built engines before, like, I've put a gajillion engines in race cars. You know what the knock is, the deadly knock. So I'm like, this is bad. So immediately my heart sinks when it starts knocking. And I'm like, oh no. I see that like $5,000 to $6,000 that I was going to sell my Jeep for to help with racing. I saw that shit go up in flames immediately. Like immediately, just like I saw that like money just like catch it on fire. I was like, well, this sucks. Here we go. And I'm like, okay. I'm rolling down. By the way, I get to a stoplight and it starts knocking at the stoplight. And I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Light turns green, and I'm like, okay, cool. I put it in first, and I just start rolling, and it's just knocking. And I make it about, I don't remember. I make it about 50 yards. And that sumbitch grenades. And the knocking gets worse and worse, right? Obviously, you guys know. So the knocking gets worse. And I'm on a busy road, and that sumbitch grenades. You see the whole front end just freaking pop up, and smoke and freaking fire go everywhere. And I'm going like 25 miles an hour, 30 on this tiny little super busy fast ass road. And I'm like, it's just violent. I've never had a car grenade. I've had an engine go. I've had a lifter go, or stick. I've never had an engine grenade. So this is a very new thing to me. So the sumbitch explodes like right in front of me, all over my face. And there's oil shooting everywhere. And there's like a big long black line behind my ass where I'm shooting. And I'm still rolling. So I'm trying to pull off, but there is literally, it's the road. And then it's these steep drop-offs of shoulders, like ditches, shoulders, ditches. And I pull into the ditch and the fucking Jeep rolls. Because I'm like, well, if I could just pull into this ditch and hopefully angle it correctly, I'll be all right. and it was just over immediately. I did not die though, but I pull it in the ditch. I roll. This old dude comes out of his house and he's like, "What's happening? You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." He's like, "You need help?" I'm like, he literally is in like a walker. A walker. He's like on a walker. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "You ain't gonna help my ass. We gonna help my ass." How do you know? What do you mean? How do you know, Mick? How do you know? How do I know what? I crashed my Jeep. Look, I gotta be honest. It's an 88 YJ. Well, I thought it was indestructible. The engine was, I guess I should have got a normal engine, like a 4.0, not a 4.7 stroker. That some bitch exploded. So, anyways, it explodes. And yeah, he was adorable. He comes out in his little walker, and he's like, "Oh, you need help?" No, of course not. So I'm rolling ass in the ditch and whatnot. You should have told him about your baby. Rikus, please, Jesus. Oh my God. So I get out of this sumbitch. And I'm just, I'm covered in shit. And I haven't showered since then because I've been trying to like fix this all day. Not the Jeep's fucked. Not the Jeep. It's gone, boys. The Jeep is gone. It is no longer alive. It is in its grave now, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys have seen it. You guys, some of you have probably seen my Jeep. It's this old freaking green World War II looking Jeep, but it's like a YJ. It's the exact same ones they had in the Jurassic Park movies. You know what I mean. Thank you, Marion, again. Amelia says this is the best fam. So supportive of everyone. Thank you, Cody. And Cody, thank you. I appreciate you so much, Amelia. I love you. I appreciate you. Rip Jeep. So the guy was like, "Do you want me to call the cops?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not." Did you have oil in it? Yes. Yes, I had oil in the Jeep. Yes. It's not my first time building engines and putting engines in cars. I love that Jeep. Yeah, well, he's no longer with us. So I get out, and the Jeep's ass is sticking up still in the road, by the way. So I just push it over more with my hands on the giant tire. I grab the tire and I push it, and it just rolls more. If you saw this drop off, you'd understand. It's like, hoof, like straight down. Did you keep the wiper fluid full? No, unfortunately not. That was my problem, probably. So I just walk home at this point, completely dejected, just completely heartbroken that not only is my Jeep exploded, but also any money I would have made off of it is gone. So I walk home and I have a fuel cap fully closed. I have a 6.7 I have a 6.7 Cummins truck, 2500 Dodge. If only, Art the Clown, if only. So I went to get my Dodge, my truck, and I came all the way back. It was about 1.5 miles. It didn't take me that long, but it was like 95 degrees, so I was dying. Did you have insurance that'll cover that? No. Okay, so let me go back a second. The old guy was like, "You want me to call the cops?" Right? And I was like, "No, because this Jeep's not registered. It has no tag, nor does it have insurance. I was just driving around town to see if it'll run, decently enough to where I could sell it. And it was running fine for a few minutes until it exploded." Now, keep in mind, the reason I went straight to the ravine, the ditch, is because I was going up a hill like this. And there was a bunch of cars behind me, and I'm not trying to go backwards. And then also it was exploding. So I was kind of, no cops, please. Yeah. So, no insurance, nothing. So I go get my Dodge and I come back and I have these shitty ass Walmart like straps, the goofy ass straps. And I attach the straps to the Jeep and get my Dodge and I pull the Jeep back up on its top, and then I pull it out to the road, and I use these Walmart straps to pull this sumbitch all the way back to my house, all the way back. And then I just got behind it and pushed it all the way up. I live on like a hill like this, so I pushed it with my truck all the way up to its current resting place behind my house, dead. And only everything hurts. And the funny thing is about a normal car accident, like a normal ass accident, is how much worse it is than wrecking in a race car going really fast. When I was racing at Iowa, I hit the wall going so fast, probably 140. Hit the wall, just creamed the fucking wall. My whole car was nuked, and I barely felt it. The Jeep, I'm pretty sure my neck has some kind of contusion. Is that the right word? There's some kind of fracture somewhere. There's some kind of fracture somewhere in my body from my Jeep. Rest in peace, Jeep. But yeah, so that sucks. Playing tasks. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Contractures. Yeah. Did you try appearing offline? No, unfortunately not. Yeah, Mortal V, that's what I'm saying. I should have just died. The Jeep has no crumple zones, no. Although it has big fat ass tires. My Jeep's tires are like taller than people. It was one of those things. One of those Jeeps, you know. Did you scream? I was screaming like a motherfucker. Yeah. I was screaming like a bitch. It was pretty funny, actually. When you think about it. I was screaming like a big old bitch. A bat out of hell. Well, technically that's because you didn't have your helmet on. Yeah, well, drink to celebrate. I can't afford to drink right now, man. Looks like this is a job for Cecil. But no, so yeah, that Jeep is now dead and will no longer be being sold, unfortunately. These things tend to happen. What is the correct phrase? When it rains, it pours. That's what I'm experiencing right now. The rain and the pour. It's been a real interesting couple weeks. Did you get checked out by a doctor? No. I'm a 35 or 34-year-old white man that grew up in a trailer park. I don't go to the doctor, man. I went to the doctor when I was 27. And then before that, I think when I was like 14 or 12. I've been to a doctor twice in the last like 30 years. I don't go to no doctors. Doctors are boo, no. Oh, also, I don't have health insurance. I ain't got no health insurance. What am I gonna pay? How am I gonna pay for that shit? How am I gonna pay for that shit? Oh my gosh. Oh, you'll go to the naughty night nurse. I wish. You'll need them square headlights, bro. I tell you what. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a big fan of doctors. I'll pass out. Last time I was last time I was legitimately at a hospital was when I was dating a girl and she was getting a scan, like a full body scan. And I passed out while I was watching it happen. No, thank you. I hate them. I don't like them. So, what's up, Seawheel? How you doing, dude? Glad you're all right. I'm fine. I'm just real sore. But I'll be healed up. I'll be healed up by Friday. Isn't it illegal to not have health insurance? No. It depends on what state you're, or what city or state you're in for auto insurance, but not health insurance. Could you imagine? You just get arrested. Sorry, sir, you don't have health insurance. It's like, what? You're going to jail. It's like, oh, it sucks. Billy, it sucks your Jeep's engine died. You can sell it for scrap or parts. No. At that point, you're selling it for like $250. Like, doesn't matter at that point. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Now someone's going to drag him to the hospital. Yeah, well, no. See, well, and it's not the health insurance thing's not, it's not because it costs money. It's because I don't want to go I'm not going to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm not interested in going to the hospital. I would rather just die. Just kill me. Let me die. Throw me in the trash. I'm not going to no hell or no hospital. So, nope. Not happening. When will we get an update when you figured out why the engine grenaded? I don't know. I don't know, man. I ain't got no time or I don't have any willpower to do anything anymore, man. Like, my willpower is pretty much done this year from the constant traveling and trying to freaking survive and trying to somehow forget about everything once I get into a race car and try to perform well without all the other shit on the back of my mind. It's hard, man. But when I do get in the car, I forget about all that. When I'm racing, I forget about all that bullshit for a couple hours, and it's really nice. It's really nice when I forget about it for a while. So, my 9/11 has happened. Daniel Dies made the playoffs. I don't even know who that is or what that is. You could have just come hung out in Houston Ghetto Hotel with Ginger and I this weekend. Shit. I can't even afford the plane ticket down there, man. That's funny. Oh God. Anyways, you think you'll be able to fix it? Not this year, no. I won't be able to fix it until maybe next year at some point. Or attempt to for a while. What's up, Elantra in? Just join what happened. I got my Jeep running. My old ass Jeep with a new engine in it. And I took it for a ride. Long story short, I took it on a ride to make sure everything was functioning properly, getting good temps, getting good oil pressure, which I was. Brakes, all that stuff. Brakes were a little funky, but I could fix that in 5 minutes. But they were working. And then, the engine grenaded like a freaking nuke. Like a nuke, man. That sumbitch. And it stayed on, too. That sumbitch rolled, exploded, and just stayed. It was still turning. Like the crank was like still turning for a solid 30 seconds. Key wasn't in the thing. Everything was destroyed. It was still turning. Just trying to run. It was trying. It was like, I can do this for you. I'm like, no, you can't, man. Damn. It was very sad. Very sad thing to happen. Thank you again, Billy. Thank you again, Amelia. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate it. Damn, holy hand grenades. Damn, it done got my ass. It done got my ass. It happens, man. It overstroked itself. Yeah. I got a really high strung engine when I bought it. I got like a performance monster ass engine. Probably should have just went with like a 4.0, just used engine, which is probably what I'll do next year when I get a little bit of money. I'll put a 4.0 in it and call it a day. Like a modern, not a modern, but like a little bit of a newer 4.0 engine. So we'll see what happens. Did you have oil after the grenade? No. No, the oil was all over the road, Kyle. It had made its way to the road. No longer in the vehicle itself. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. 4.2? No. We're going to get to 4.0, man. We're going to get the Terminator monster engine that can survive everything. The 01, I have an 01 TJ with a freaking 4.0. Whoo, it's a monster. I've driven that thing across country like 5 times. Other than the death wobble, it's great. Will you race ARCA next year? Yeah, I should have some good sponsorship support next year. So if I can finish out this year, so the most important thing is getting a good points finish, like 8th or 7th this year, which is possible. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's been pretty rough. Luckily, one of my buddies has helped me get hotel rooms, so that saved a lot. But still, like, just flights. I had to change my flights to Michigan. I had to change my flights to Michigan, and because I accidentally messed up and did it for the 8th and not the 15th, and it cost an extra $200, and I almost cried. I clicked the wrong button, and I cost myself $200 by clicking a wrong button. Killed me, broke my heart, man. Time for a Hellcat swap. Shit. Put a 4.7 stroker in a Jeep Comanche and it ran great. One big backfire and it shot the exhaust clean off, and that was the end of the motor. God damn. Dude, Chronic Michigan's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm very excited for Michigan. Very, very happy to see my boys and try to relax a little bit. Try to relax. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Man. And with my PayPal campaign, I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to rent a car because the funds they give you the funds immediately, which is actually really unexpected. I didn't know they did that. So I can rent a car, it looks like, and drive to Springville, Illinois for the race 2 days later. There's 2 races this weekend. There's one on Friday and one on Sunday, and one's in Michigan and one's in basically Detroit. Or no, it's west of Detroit by an hour. And then one's in Springville, Illinois. So I got to drive from Springville, Illinois, or from there. I got to drive everywhere, man. It's going to be awful. So you will see the end of the season, Amelia. I appreciate that. I love the confidence there. Thank you. I love the confidence there. I love the dirt race. I would want to run it if I had money. Yeah, the dirt race is gonna be fun. No Milwaukee Mile. There's a Milwaukee Mile race. I don't know if it's this. I don't think it's this weekend. It's probably next week or something. I should be running it. I can't really guarantee anything at this point anymore. Why not take the R8? Dude, I ain't got no R8. I sold the shit out of my R8. I sold the hell out that sumbitch. You racing MIS? I am racing at Michigan International Speedway, yes. Friday. You did? Yeah. How do you think I'm able to keep racing right now? I sold the R8 so I could race another 4 races. I wouldn't even have been worried about any of this shit if I had the R8 money before selling it. Then I could have sold it and made the rest of the year, and that wouldn't have mattered. No, I sold it like a month ago to survive. When is the Bristol race? September 16th. What's up, Jackie? How you doing? I think September 16th. I'll Uber eat you some claws. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate that. At least there's that. I can dive more into my vices now. I bet you wish you had to have Hyundai Veloster. No. What? Why? I still got my damn my truck. What is an R8? An Audi R8. It's a supercar that I do not have anymore. Hey, it's a beautiful car. I'll get another one day, maybe. Well, you think you ever run a truck race? I was planning on it, but didn't realize how fast the traveling. So okay, here's my mistake. This is my mistake, by the way, because people are like, "What about the CAMELCAST money?" Yeah, it's all of those things have already been like paid. The issue is traveling expenses. Like it's like $3,000 per weekend to travel somewhere and stay in a hotel and eat and yeah, I didn't factor that shit in at all. So I needed like another $60,000, and I didn't think about it. So I quoted 60 minus grand to my sponsors. So I got to 7-8 races left, and I'm like, which is about 60 grand, and I'm bone dry. I'm like, oops, I goofed really hard here. Oopsie daisy. Carrie says, "Damn, Cody, sorry to hear that. You planning on fixing it?" Not sure if you said. Yeah, I'll try to fix it one day. Not anytime soon. Thank you, Carrie. I love you. Thank you, Carrie. Sell them cheeks made in iron. That's the goal. I'm gonna start me an OnlyFans to finish out the NASCAR year for sure. Yeah, Flynn, dude. It's been wild. It's been a wild time. Can you get a motorhome and a driver? Get a motorhome? What do you mean get a motorhome? You want me to spend 180 grand on a motorhome? Okay, let me repeat something. I ain't got no money. It's like when those billionaire influencers say if they only had $5,000, they would buy a $400,000 house and rent it out. And I'm just like, what? Hold on. What do you mean? If you make it to Bristol, I'll get tickets and so we can hang out. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun. Have you talked to Tiny? Yeah, I talked to Tiny yesterday, which is the first time I've talked to her in like a year. So, but I did talk to her yesterday. So, yeah, man. Yeah. You thought I was rich, you silly willy wizard hunter. No, I'm just normal. I am normal. That'd be cool if I was rich. Anyways, let's talk about some MrBeast drama, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. And but yeah, if you want to support your underdog, dumbass redneck trailer park boy and finishing out the NASCAR year, my first rookie year in NASCAR. Click that link and support your boy. Do not feel obligated. I will do whatever it takes. I'm gonna do something. Racing costs a lot. Yeah, it costs like $700,000 a year, man, to race. It's pretty wild. All right. So, anyways, I don't know if you guys knew this. But a new MrBeast video came out yesterday, maybe, or no, 2 days ago. And MrBeast, knowing, and now look, you allegedly, you can't really say didn't, but allegedly hired a registered sex offender that was convicted of assaulting an 11-year-old girl and conveniently wore a mask on all MrBeast sketches so he wouldn't be recognized. And this was a thing that happened for a long time. And the weirdest, oh yeah, Delaware, Zetsky. And the weirdest thing is Jake the Viking, it's his like brother-in-law or something. And he like came up and defended him on Twitter. And I'm like, look, Jake, I don't know Jake the Viking, right? I mean, other than like a few little instances here and there. And if you're going to shit on MrBeast for the last 2 months and to say he knew and tweet out things that he knew about this sexual deviancy, he knew about talking to kids, he knew about all these things, implying that MrBeast knew, and then something comes out about your brother-in-law and you come out and defend him, bro, like, where's your priorities? Either A, people that assault children are bad, or B, people who assault children are redeemable and good. You can't have it both. And Jake the Viking is confusing the shit out of me because I'm like, well, how are you coming out? I wouldn't even say anything at this point. Fuck that. Like, who cares? Don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? At this point, just please, God, Jesus. And I'll pull up what I'm talking about. And then we're going to talk about how the UK thinks that they can extradite US citizens and arrest them for social media posts. That's going to be a fun topic tonight. Delaware. Will it be the first thing that pops up? Yes. Yes, it will. All right. There he is. I wish there was a better picture. I guess this will work. Fuck. You ever see something like online and you're like, this is great. This is perfect. This is what I need. This is the greatest thing I need. And then you like try to open it and it doesn't exist. All right, here we go. So anyways, let's pull this up real quick. Pull it up, Jamie. It's crazy how much OnlyFans girls make. That's why teachers, nurses doing it on the side. Yeah, well. Teachers and nurses, for some reason, end up being the most degenerate people on earth. Now, look, I'm not saying all of them, obviously. I'm just saying that for some reason, every time you see somebody like cheating on their husband or somebody doing something really fucked up, it's like a teacher or a nurse every time. And actually, go a step further. The job fields based on like lawsuits and divorce proceedings in the US, the professional fields that have the highest rate of infidelity are NBA players, people in entertainment like actors, and nurses. How is a normal ass field or a normal field? How's a normal field right there with celebrity and NBA player? How? Yeah, like NBA players, astronauts, actors, and also plumbers. It's like, what? Hold on. Why nurses be banging everybody? And I remember talking to a nurse about this the other day. And I should say the other day, like 6 months ago. One of my friends, his girlfriend's a nurse. And I was asking her about this. And she's like, yeah, dude, it's totally true. She said every single nurse at her like hospital just has sex with like everybody and like every male like doctor. Like he just passed them around. And I'm like, that's crazy, man. Crazy. See, Bosconian knows immediately. It's 3 simple things: long hours, decent pay, proximity to power. Look at that. You already know. Bosco knows. How do you know, Bosco? Can you tell me how you know, Bosco? Because it sounds to me like you know. How you know, Bosco? How do you know, Bosco? Oh shit. Let me mention something real quick. I totally forgot. So I have 4 companies that are going to be partnering with me, likely, allegedly. 4 companies that are going to be partnering with me for 2025, the NASCAR season, to run the whole season. And we're going to do it a little bit better this time because I'm actually going to figure out travel instead of just winging the shit. So there's about 5 companies partnering with me, so I should be really solid. So we should have a really good team, a lot of backing, a lot of fucking tires for every practice session, all that shit. I've already been in contact with 3 companies. And also Tim will probably still be on board as well. TimCast. So a lot of cool stuff going on. So if we end up surviving this year in NASCAR with our campaign that we got going on right now, the top 5 supporters on this, which currently is, it says anonymous, but I have your email if you support this, by the way. So I know who this is, but the top 5 supporters, I'm going to fly out to Las Vegas. If you're able to, obviously. I'm not going to make you, but I'm going to fly you out to Vegas. You and like somebody, well, you know, whatever. And I'm going to get like a presidential suite and a couple other rooms and just hang out for like 5 days and just celebrate and like play games, like board games, play cards, and just, you know, have a good ass freaking week in Vegas. So that's what I'm going to do for the people that support me on there, because you helping me get to the end here and helping me position myself to sell myself better in sponsorship for the next year. And like after all that income comes in, I'm going to repay it to those people and just bring them out, fly everybody out. It'll only be like $8,000 probably total to do all of it. So I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, just letting you guys know that, there's a few people on here that I kind of know from chat. So would you run the last 2 ARCA West races? Not this year. Not this year, man. Anyways, all right. Getting flued out. You're going to get flued out, Ferd. Flued out. It's going to be fun, man. You're going to be flued. You're going to be flued. So, yeah, there it is right there. There's your link for it. Give it some love. Give it the love. All right. Anyways, let's hit the MrBeast stuff. Remember gated F430. Never happening. All right. All right. What'd you get your ticket, William Baker, to what? ER staff likes to fire and PD guys. It's crazy. Oh my God, dude. How do you guys know all this? You guys are terrifying my ass. All right. So Jake the Viking, his brother-in-law, I think. How many people are getting flown out? Well, 5, but if it's like you and a friend, or you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, you know, stuff. Yeah, I'll fly out. I don't, you know, within reason. I'm not going to fly out like 12 people in your family, but I'll fly out like you and like another person. Obviously, that's fine. Okay. And get a couple rooms, handful of rooms, and I'll get a presidential, and it'll be fun. So I'm at the airport right now. Cam, you said you'd pick me up. What? Wait, where at? What airport are you talking about? I got it pulled up right here. Boop. So this guy's name is Charles Jefferson. This dude was hired allegedly, knowingly, by MrBeast. Okay. It says some people's been saying, oh no, they're not the same. And here's the photos of the guys. And also, by the way, it's already been confirmed. Like, this is already confirmed. This dude, and it's coming directly off of the Chris Tyson bullshit. Like the Chris Tyson bullshit. Holy mother of God. This dude was a registered sex offender and was hired by MrBeast, of course. And of course he wore this mask. That was very smart on his. It was very smart on his part, by the way, to wear this mask. Because otherwise you would have never known. Art also says yes. It is confirmed by Jake the Viking, by the way. And he was convicted. I need some more information on this. Where's the info? Where's the info? Where's the info at? Okay. Here it is. This guy worked for MrBeast knowingly, by the way. It says He was convicted in 2010. He got 3 years probation, registered as a registered sex offender. Grape of the 4th degree. The victim's age is 11 years old. 11 years old. Working for MrBeast. And people were like, well, it's not actually the same guy. Jake the Viking confirmed it's the same guy because it's his brother-in-law. How old was he in 2010? 16? No, that's not right. Offense date, 2004. 97. He was 16 or 17? 16. He was 16 in 2004. Yeah, I actually saw something about this where it was like, oh, well, 16's not bad. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Anything versus an 11-year-old's bad. The only time it would not be like absolutely horrifying if they were both 11 and no one knew. I don't want to know about anything. Please, God, I just don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? But 16, that's just when I was 16, I was in the first stages of my adult. I was driving a truck around and I was working full time. When I was 11, I was playing Sega Genesis and like eating pizza rolls and laughing. That's the difference, right? What are the chances? A content creator for a kid, Tempest? Yeah. What are the chances? I'm so surprised. I'm so damn surprised. Big shout out to Marion Holtzman, by the way, for a $200 super chat. We're 216 from Naked Snake. Thank you, Marion. I appreciate that. I mean, you still playing Sega, right? Butterbean? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Now, Jake the Viking made a statement about this. And we're going to pull it up real quick. So check this out right here. Jake the Viking. Keep in mind, Jake the Viking has been shitting on MrBeast for a while over all this bullshit, right? Right? Did he delete it? No, I don't think he did. Okay, here it is. He's been shitting on MrBeast, and then he comes out in defense of this other guy, and I'm like, oh, bro, like you're completely defeating the purpose of everything that you fought for. What are you doing? God. Says it right here. Yes, Delaware is my brother-in-law. Yes, he is a registered sex offender. When he was 21, a 16-year-old girl accused him and others of SA when she was 11. Delaware took a plea deal. That's why there was no jail time, but he still had to register. Keep in mind, nowhere is he mentioning that the allegations were false. He's just saying, oh, he took a plea deal. That doesn't mean it didn't happen or did happen. Like, if it didn't happen, you better say it didn't happen. And this is the thing, is remember when Dr. Disrespect made his statement? If the thing didn't happen or you implied it didn't happen, you say it didn't happen in your statement. You say it. Do not leave that shit out. If you are leaving that shit out, it's because you have to. And if you have to, it's because it likely happened. His nickname isn't Delaware because he can't go back to Delaware. He's from Delaware. He was hired before I was and was actually the reason I got hired at MrBeast. Before being hired, Delaware sat down with Jimmy and Sue and explained to them everything. So yes, Jimmy knew. So MrBeast knew that he was a registered sex offender. But again, this incident happened in 2010. Delaware was let go from the company before I was. Delaware was supposed to be a behind-the-scenes manager, but in a couple videos, he was asked to partake because we needed people. He was reluctant, especially in the straitjacket video, because of his charges, and that's why he wore the mask. So that's true as well. You know? Alpha Snork says, everyone who ever took a plea deal was guilty then? No. But it doesn't mean they're not guilty either. So, like, that logic doesn't work. Right? It's the not all men like fallacy, right? You know, that goes without saying. Delaware's charges are set to be dropped this fall. Delaware has been nothing but a good person, an amazing husband to my sister, and the best father to my two nieces that I could ever ask for. They want no part in this and want to just live their lives away from the limelight. I understand why anyone would be upset and frustrated over these allegations, and I do not blame them. Hurting kids in any way is completely unacceptable, but in this case, Delaware, I firmly believe he did nothing wrong. Well, there you go. He firmly believes that Delaware did nothing wrong. But Chris Tyson did. Chris Tyson's never been charged with anything. So this is one of those pick your battles things. Regardless of not, if it's true, I wouldn't have said shit. Why? Because Jake's already come out flaming MrBeast over all this shit with Chris Tyson. And then this stuff comes out about your brother-in-law and you have to jump to his defense. Bro, you can't do that. Why? Because the allegations against Chris Tyson is also allegations and he's not been charged with anything yet. Right? It's like the same situation, except one of them is a registered sex offender and one of them's not. That's the difference here. So I would have just not said shit. Seems like a little bit of a dumb thing to do is to say shit. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm gonna be honest. God, a spring just made a noise and scared the living shit out of me. Whew. Anyways, but that's nothing, bro. That is absolutely nothing. It is not MrBeast's year, and there is no amount of gobbledygook corporate bullshit that's ever going to make anybody feel better. You know? Yeah, Ruby. Exactly. Ruby King, he could have just said that his brother has paid for his crime or something. I don't support I don't support the allegations that were against him, but he has corrected course and is, doing whatever it takes to be a better person and to make people understand that he's, you know what I'm saying? You could do it without completely hypocritically doing the opposite that you were just doing a week ago for Chris Tyson, right? There's ways around it. Or just don't say shit. That's what I would have done. Mick Sandman, what's up, baby? Mick Anal Man. So, yeah. But if you're just now joining, by the way, you're probably wondering about the title. Yes. I rebuilt my Jeep yesterday. It's been sitting in my driveway for 2 years, and I got it running. I was really excited. Got everything up to scuff. Decided to take it for a spin today to make sure. Here's the key. It's dead. To take it for a spin today. And long story short, I rode around town and the engine started knocking and it broke my heart. And I was like, I can't believe this is happening. And I was like a mile from my house, maybe. And I turned left at the stoplight and I went down the road and I got about 50 yards, 70 yards straight up a hill. And the engine grenaded and just went off like a grenade. Can't believe it. And there's these low shoulders, like really low shoulders on both sides of the road. So it was either A, go to the ditch, or B, grenade and then roll backwards. There was so much traffic behind me. So I just rolled off the embankment. You know how Jeeps are shaped like eggs? Yeah, I just rolled. Like a fat kid down a freaking hill, man. It was wild, dude. It was a bad day. I've had a bad day. And it sucks because I was planning on selling it to help with my travel funds for NASCAR. So yeah, I'm back to square one, unfortunately. Damn. Rest in peace, boys. Tell you what. Do a barrel roll. Yeah. So that's what happens, man. That's what happens, man. It happens to the best of us. Not the Jeep. Not the goddamn Jeep. Oh, man. The poor Jeep. The poor ass Jeep, man. Jeepers. What's up, Bourbon and Bass? How you doing? How you doing, Bourbon and Bass? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the show. Make sure you guys like the show. We're already almost at 500 likes. That's crazy, man. So when it started sounding weird, why didn't you shut it down? Because I was in the middle of the road And yeah, there was no, like, you couldn't really turn off anywhere. There was just 2 shoulders coming off. And I was like a mile away from my house. And if I could get to the top of this hill, which was probably about 20, 30 yards more, I could have rolled down the hill in neutral or turned the car off and rolled all the way to my house. And there was a lot of people behind me. And yeah, not only did it explode, but also I went into the ditch anyway and didn't matter. If you saw the road, you get what I'm saying. It's like straight up and then the road. And there's these 2 giant ditches on both sides, and then there's houses. It's like all over this mountainous area where I live. It's how it be. Cars and Depths. If I can swing media creds for Michigan International Speedway, any chance I can hang out in the transporter lounge? It was brutally hot in Ohio. Plus, my AC flaked out on the way home. Yeah, dude. Sure. Yeah. I don't know who's all going to be there. It just depends on what the vibe. Like, if there's like 50 people in there, maybe not. But you can hang out in the hauler itself. There's a crew chief and driver room in the hauler. Sometimes people go in, sometimes they don't. But sometimes it's full, you know. But yeah, we have AC just in the hauler itself, like in the trailer. So you can do that as well. Thank you, Cars and Depths. I appreciate you. Fidelio! Darth Nihilus. It's so over. It's so done. It's so finished. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, Fidelio, my boy. Let me put you on the car, dude. I appreciate that, man. Fidelio. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. You're on the car again. I love you, dude. Appreciate that. We're now 100 away from Naked Snake. Thank you. My friend. My beautiful, beautiful friend with the giant penis. I appreciate that, man. I really do. With the huge penis. Oh, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Fidelio. We love you. We appreciate you. And I saw some people are dropping on the 2024 campaign finish year campaign. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. I see you, and I appreciate it. The top 5 supporters on there. I'll fly out to Vegas next year, and we can have a lot of fun. Granted, look, I don't know if you've ever been to a presidential suite in Vegas, but it's really cool. They have the grand pianos. Ooh, it's gonna be awesome, dude. They have like several rooms, saunas, gyms. I'm so excited. Bebop, thank you, man. Explains why you're the top LGBTQ plus driver. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I am actually on the Wikipedia for openly LGBTQ drivers. I don't know how that happened. It's pretty funny. Baron Von Tossington with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you. What's the piano for? Holographic? To play. No shit. Look. No shit. I'm on here. Look at this. You guys want to see something funny? Look at this. You ready? What? Oh my God. Who knew? It's pretty funny. I'm having a good time. Artist Sphinx, what's up, buddy? How you doing, buddy? I appreciate that. But yeah, anyways, the current top dogs in the campaign for the Vegas trip, the Vegas trip is I can't say that. I'm not going to say their names because they're anonymous on here. But 42069 is on here. Another person, well, I know them. It's Mandy from Elite Showers and Closets. Appreciate you. And then it looks like Jenny J. Another anonymous, which I know the name of, and another anonymous, which I know the name of. I'll ask them if they're okay with me showing their name or saying whatever name they have on there. So it says Daniel Armato did like $100 like 18 times, but he did not. It's weird. Thank you, dude. All right. Anyways, is Cody part of the LGBTQ? It looks like it, man. I guess you don't choose it; they choose you. The LGBTQ life chooses you. Thank you, Rekieta. I appreciate you, a gay bitch. I love you. Appreciate that. Don't mess with my people. All right. No more. No more. No more, please. All right. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys. By the way, I am now like 6th in average finish for full-time drivers in ARCA. Somehow. We're doing pretty good, man. I'm very excited for this weekend. Very, very excited. We need a pride flag on the car. We'll do it, man. We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it, man. They selected me. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this, but apparently, the UK. That's not how you say that. That's not how you spell that. The UK are claiming they're going to extradite American citizens and arrest them for social media posts that they made in America. I don't know how the UK has the balls to ever insinuate they can arrest other people in other countries as if they have any power to do anything remotely like that. Remotely, like, I'll never understand. And look, I gotta be honest. And look, I know if you guys are English in the chat, if any of you are English, I'm not shitting on you. But there's something weird about people in the UK and the sheer hubris that all their citizens seem to have. Like, they literally scoff at every other culture, every other country. They scoff at it. And I'm like, you have not been relevant in 300 years. Why are you scoffing at other people's country? It's so weird. It's fucking the weirdest shit you'll ever see. But now, the police and the government in the UK are claiming that they will extradite American citizens and arrest them for social media posts in their country. So if I say, I don't like death to the fats as a joke, like death to the fats. I don't like fat people. Death to the fats, right? If I said like that, then they could fly me to the UK and imprison me for 3 years, as if they have some kind of power. And they're claiming they're going to do it with Elon Musk. They are very pretentious, damage case. Yes, they are very, very pretentious people. I don't know what it is about the people in the UK, but they're so pretentious. They even sound pretentious. But at any rate, let's pull this shit up. We're going to pull this up real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Carrie says, you better not piss them off. Nah, I agree. Thank you, baby. I love you. I've never really wanted to go to the UK, and now I never will go to the UK. Granted, it's become like really bad in the last like year or two. What the hell happened in the UK, man? Like, what the hell's wrong with these people? All right, let's check this out. You guys ready? Oh, I will, Dr. Blah. I will.
We will throw the full force of the law at people. And whether you're in this country committing crimes on the streets or committing crimes from further afield online, we will come after you.
Talk to me about that, because we have seen some high-profile figures whipping up the hatred. You talked about it in there with the officers, in fact, about this being added to by online commentary. I mean, I'm even thinking of the likes of Elon Musk getting involved. What are you considering when it comes to dealing with people who are whipping up this kind of behaviour from behind a keyboard, maybe in a different country?
Being a keyboard warrior does not make you safe from the law. You can be guilty of offences of incitement, of stirring up racial hatred. There are numerous terrorist offences regarding the sort of publishing of material. All of those offences are in play if people are provoking hatred and violence on the streets, and we will come after those individuals just as we will physically confront on the streets the thugs and the obs who are causing the problems for communities.
That's wild, man. These people are insane. They're absolutely insane. And you know what's sad? regardless if you're left or right or whatever. The vast majority of people that are part of the tribes in this country will openly be okay with that, because not by what you say or what you believe, because they just want you dead. They don't give a fuck how. They want you gone and dead. Because it's just tribalism, man. Assault knives. Oh God. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. After show, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, you got a license for that meme, bruv. You got a license for that meme. Oh. Oh, that's a hateful meme, isn't it? Looks like you're going to the pokey. Straight to the pokey. Oh, I'm so glad I'm living in a southern state where we have assault rifles and shit. Not really. We don't have assault rifles, but we have I mean, you could if you really want. You could. But it's just a simple bolt swap. No, but you can have ARs, you can open carry ARs where I live. It's pretty cool. I would never do that because I don't think you'd need to do that. I've never really open carried, but I've always concealed carried, obviously. Gabriel Knight says the British government is an Orwellian pile of shit. If you want criminal speech laws, then vote for Kamala and Tim A. Walt. Because they'll appoint judges that will destroy First Amendment. Man, I don't know. I don't get too heavily into American politics. It seems like it's almost all nonsense for entertainment now. Like American politicians don't even state what policies they favor anymore. Right? They don't even state their plans. They just say bullshit. We support LGBTQ or vice versa, right? You know, like they're well, okay, what's your policy around this? And then they just say like a pre-digested speech. My goal is to make people all prosper and to put more money in the pockets of the middle class, because that's the vast majority of people that are watching this probably. And I'm like, okay, how? They can't tell you how. No, it's all bullshit. All of it's bullshit. So I don't really. But anyways, I do think that if the UK put something like this in place, the current atmosphere of leftism would totally allow it. Like administrations that are voted in the left spectrum would totally allow you to get extradited, I think. Because they don't care. They'll just label you as terrorist and throw you away. That's generally how they do everything. Oh, they're terrorists. Kill them. Kill them. Thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate you. We're now $90 from Naked Snake. $90. Amazing. And we got our top 5 Vegas supporters for the campaign, the NASCAR campaign right now. The top 5 Vegas supporters. The top 5 people that support my finish the NASCAR campaign this year. Run all the races. We're really close. We only got 7 races left. The top 5 people on here, I'll fly out to Vegas next year for our celebratory NASCAR banquet thing. Y'all can hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. All expenses paid. Maybe not food. I don't know yet. Rooms and shit, though, yes. And flights and stuff. I don't know about food, though. I don't know. One of you guys that are dropping $500 on my campaign might be 400 pounds, and I don't know if I want a free buying you 9 cheesecakes a day, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Russia jailed 433 for internet memes last year. UK over 3,300 under a conservative government. Damn. Damn. It's crazy. Damn, Flynn's Nest. That's crazy. The chat's planning a UK invasion. Is that what the chat summary says? The AI summary? Camelot's chat is planning to invade the UK. It's like, what? I did not advocate for this. We don't have to go nowhere. I love how in popular media, every single time there's like British soldiers represented, like in a modern setting, they still just have muskets and red like revolutionary uniforms on. Like still, every time they're depicted in modern anything, they still like have all that shit on. It's funny. It's like you have all these modern like Navy SEALs, and then you just have bruv, and they're like in their stupid like red shit, like they're freaking their musket. It's funny. Love it. Love it. There's no such thing as a conservative party in the UK. Yeah, it's basically just far left and left. Yes, James Huntinger. Yes. That is currently one of my plans. What's up, Donut Lord? How you doing, baby? Donut Lord. The man. With a plan. He's my boy. Frozen Toy says, sorry about the Jeep Cody, but it was a YJ. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. It is now a blown up grenade. Thank you, Frozen Toy. I appreciate you. Yeah, Bourbon and Bass. I don't even want to talk about that. That's the most frustrating shit in the world. When you see people like openly claiming that they're against the grain and they're edgy and they don't support like the popular political spectrum like ideology, but then they're like, oh, I support the like entertainment left. And I'm like, what? You support literally what all billionaires, all actors, all musicians, every form of entertainment, every corporation, like you support literally what everyone supports. Like it's like the opposite of being edgy. It's like the complete opposite of being against the grain. You're going so with the grain that you're not even cutting any hairs off your face, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so silly to me. Flat earthers are edgy. Exactly. Bebop says, oi! What I need, Trembler, get me in the top 5 for free whistling fruit to Vegas. Yes. Thank you, Bebop. I appreciate you. Alisa Ramirez, Mr. Voice, Mr. Naked Snake. How you doing, Alisa? I appreciate you for joining. Yeah, Folly Beach vibes. That's kind of where I've been for a while. It's so hard to even like follow politics because people are so angry. And it's gotten even worse because there's this weird social media left movement. Like, conservative has always been kind of conservatives. People on the right have always been kind of people on the right. They're still like, I don't like what you're saying, but I'll fight for your right to say it kind of thing. They still kind of hold that. But there's this weird social media left thing that developed over the last couple of years where they literally want you to be put to death. If you are not far left and believe everything exactly to a T, they want you put to death, like guillotined immediately. And the reason is psychology. It's actually a very, very normal facet of psychology. When people consider in their mind their position to be from a moral perspective, then death is a reasonable course of action, right? It's kind of why there's been deaths based in religion for thousands of years. If your position is based in morality, that excuses death as a necessary course. That's why you don't see normal ass conservatives calling for death on people, but you'll see the most basic normal left people want like call for death on everybody. Because they're like, my position is morally good and it's to protect people. Therefore, killing you is a reasonable course of action. Because it's the moral standpoint. Right? That's why there's so much call to violence from the left. Because they think that you deserve to die because what they believe, it's the greater good, right? It's a cult. It's the greater good. And people can argue that MAGA Republicans are a cult. I get it. I'm saying that I'm speaking directly from the left. It is quite literally a greater good argument. The entire left, social media left, is all for the greater good. Everything's for the greater good. Kill everyone that poses a threat to the greater good because we're searching for a utopia Therefore, anybody that stands up to our utopian ideal to save and protect people should be put to death. People on the right don't believe that. Right? They don't believe you should be put to death. They just believe that you're wrong and we want policy based on whatever. People on the left are like, we want you dead because you are stopping our utopia. Kill them now. It's kind of terrifying, you know. But that's just how it be sometimes, man. So yeah, I'm right there with you. Politics kind of makes me like depressed when I read anything, because it's like, oh, everybody wants you dead, especially like the hyper autistic like teenagers that have anime profile pictures. Bro, they will say it right to your face. They will say it to your face. I want you dead. I want your eyes gouged out on pay-per-view. Something about like freaking anime profile teenage kids. They are psycho, man. The Reddit kids. They are batshit insane, dude. Batshit insane. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Death by any means necessary. Thank you, Bebop. Appreciate you. We're now 80 from Naked Snake. Billy says, I have an anime PFP. Well, I just said it was autism. I said the autistic animes. So you're right there. But you don't call for the death of other people. Right? You're not at that point of autism yet. For the greater good. The greater good. Reddit has changed so much. Yeah. Dude, you know what's weird about Reddit is it does not matter what subject matter you're looking at on Reddit. You will see the same shit. Bro, I will be on like a race car subreddit and somehow somebody's talking about like, you know, like there's one comment and it's like, yeah, because MAGA Republicans fuck evil, ruin this country, judge one racism. And I'm like, what the fuck is this doing in the race car subreddit? And it's got 140 upvotes. And I'm like, what does this have to do with race cars? And why do you care? And if you like loud V8 race cars that are Fruman, how could you even care about this other shit? It's so weird. Reddit's freaking crazy, man. For all humanity, camel toe must cease to be. You know? It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy to me. But what is not crazy is you liking the stream. So make sure you like the stream, you bitches. Come on, get on it, doggone it. They saw the race and it triggered them. It triggered them. I've always thought that's so silly. It's like Dr. Disrespect has lost 100,000 subscribers. And it's like, dude, it doesn't matter. That's like me losing 100. Doesn't matter. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's a multimillionaire. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I agree, Zach. I agree. Would you be Speed Racer or Racer X? Racer X for sure. Thank you, Folly Beach. All this really just boils down to your stance on immigration. Yes. Yes. You go back to where you belong. No, I'm just... This country ain't big enough for the two of us. Get back in the frog car. I wish it was that easy. Reddit has the TDS so bad it feels like bots. Yeah, well, that's everything. When I scroll down Twitter, for example, my entire feed is like Trump bad. 1 billion likes, 8 comments. I wonder if this is legitimate engagement on Twitter. 1 billion likes, 8 comments. Okay, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Did you see the Kamala Harris campaign is using AI to like make it look like there's tons of people like in campaign rallies? We've already gotten to the 1984, man, the dystopian future. Pretty crazy. Like don't use AI because it's too new. AI is way too new to be using this shit. Wait a few years down the road because you do not need to be posting official campaign pictures of people with 3 eyes and freaking like 15 fingers and shit. Stop. What's up, Justin Ong? How you doing? I'm terrified of AI, Jackie. Yeah, same. It's gonna be indistinguishable from reality within 5 years. So every single celebrity, yeah, your porn's getting out there, by the way. So you enjoy, it's coming. I just hope they make my AI like have abs. You know, I want I hope they, because I'll know immediately if it's fake if they give me a big fat stack of abs. But yeah, you know, I know this ain't real. This ain't real at all. It is off season. I do not have the abs. I won't have abs until January. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, boys. Let's refresh the NASCAR campaign for 2025. Finish off the season strong. I literally cannot thank enough the people that are supporting this. I really do appreciate it. I don't deserve it. It's just a random ass campaign to make ends meet so we can finish hopefully 8th in points. We're currently 9th in points. Got a few races left, and traveling expenses ran out. My budget is gone, so all of this helps. I appreciate you. The top 5 people obviously on here, I'm gonna fly them out to Vegas next year, and we're gonna party and celebrate the NASCAR year. Once I sign all my sponsor deals, then I'll be completely fine and can easily throw some kind of trip like that. A meet up, a get together. So it'll be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for all your support on this. It's been unbelievably overwhelming. I had more support on it on the days I wasn't even streaming. Like somebody dropped $400 on it yesterday. It's crazy. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate that. I use AI to tell me not to take over the UK. I'm not listening to the AI though. Make you have it. Make sure you have abs, Jackie. Yeah, you right. No, AI AI can scan like 30 of my streams and then make a voice like prompt that will sound like me, like to the T. It's pretty terrifying. I need that shit. I need the AI voice make videos AI. It's an AI program that makes videos and with my voice and my face. Just do it all day. Do it all day. You know? Yeah, apparently Blue Waffle. That's what I'm saying. Getting more support on it when I don't stream. I should just not stream. Did you listen to all Cecil's birthday voicemails? No. Of course not. Of course not. I was in that stream. We had a lot of fun. I was about 6 calls deep. It was fun, man. I had a lot of fun. I will be doing a 24-hour stream once I launch my Indiegogo for 2025. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, Diggler, I saw that. That's crazy. The AI ads. Where's Nick? Dead. He's dead. I like your creepy voice. Thank you, Steph. I love you. It does something for me. Well, good. Good. Did you see that picture I sent you? Steph. It's like a small little boy and a mature woman. It was a couple days ago. Did you see the AI pommel horse? I did not. You did 24-hour stream years ago, Dark Tower. I did one like in February, I think, didn't I? Did you hear back from Lockout Podcast? Not yet, no. No, not yet. Not yet. I don't think I'd be a good fit for Lockout. I would have fun. I would have a lot of fun on Lockout. The issue is it seems like it's a lot of skits, and I don't know if I'd be a good fit for skit stuff. I just talk and have a good time. And I don't know if it would work in a skit environment where like there's supposed to be like a skit kind of subject matter happening where Boogie did a thing but you know what I'm saying? And like everybody's got they're like the subject matter is Boogie doing a thing, and then we all got to like grill Boogie over this thing and like what come up. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be good at it. I do enjoy the show itself. But I'm not good at like doing scripty stuff. I'm not saying it's scripted. I'm just saying like I'm not good at leaning into it. I'm not good at leaning into it. I'm just myself. It's hard to lean into stuff. Mordo Crab. Is Tommy C the love child of Adam Sandler and Kevin James? Oh, God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Thank you. Appreciate you, Morto Crabs. Yeah, kind of. I think so. Hey, we're almost to 500 likes already. That's crazy. Thank you guys. All because you guys thought I died. Look at you. You guys are so good to me. You're just too damn good to me. You think I died. So you're joining my show. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. I don't want to watch Boogie. Well, no one really wants to watch Boogie. No one really wants to watch Boogie. But imagine being Boogie, though. You know? Imagine being Boogie. So, that would suck ass. So, you got to feel for him a little bit. That'd suck real bad to be Boog. Don't tell me. I'm trying not to, guys. I'm trying not to. 80 from Naked Snake. Appreciate you guys. I think we got a 1 from Halo Millennium on the campaign. Boom. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much. Says, wish I could donate more, but I gotta save money for the new place. Hope things go well and hope to see your racing career be awesome as possible. Thank you. I really appreciate that, baby. I really, really do. Yeah, well, you can say boop. There it goes. We got a ting. We got a tink. Your county is off. I doubt it, bro. Okay. Bro. Look, and I'll explain something for people, because a lot of people, I saw somebody was really pissed at me because I launched this campaign on my community tab. They're like, oh, if you like don't just make enough money with your job, then you shouldn't race. So racing is based around sponsorship. Like if you ever watch racing, they have like company logos on the car. My budget for sponsorship ran out like with 7 races left, so I'm having to make ends meet myself, basically, which is kind of why I launched the campaign. And also, I'm not like a billionaire. So the unfortunate thing about racing, and a lot of people don't actually know this, the almost every single driver in NASCAR, with the exception of like 1%, maybe less, almost every single driver in NASCAR and Formula One, anything like that, their parents are billionaires. They just pay for everything. So they get to race their entire career and then they leave. I'm not that guy. I grew up in a trailer park. And I left it at 20 and I worked a normal job until I started YouTube when I was 30. Right. So somehow in March or April, I can't remember, we did a crowdfunding with the Cyberfrog car to get me like 2 races, Talladega and Dover. And somehow that's jump started my entire racing career. So that's why I was even going this far. So I made it this far with all of that sponsorship, and now I need to go a little bit further, and that's why I started this. Because if we can fulfill this campaign, I'm safe. It doesn't matter, and I can go do next year. And because I got a few deals lined up for next year to completely save next year all the way through. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yes, I appreciate everybody for supporting this. It really, really, really helps out, and it lets us take a little bit of oomph to the billionaires and millionaires that are, basically they just tell their dad they want to race and they get to race. Daddy, I want to go race cars, and they just go race. That's how that works. Doesn't work like that for me. I had to get into my 30s to do this shit. And almost go bankrupt. That's where I'm kind of teetering on right now. So what's up, Richard? How you doing, baby? So I appreciate everybody for supporting the underdog. We passed a couple cars last race that are like part of those like millionaire like groups, and we did it with a 30th of the money. It's been really, really cool. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Been really fun, man. Been really, really fun. Sunny Hard R says requirements for me to meet up at your races are 1 paid round flight, 2 hotel accommodations, 3 trips to a fertility clinic so I can make deposits to pay you back and not appear as you trafficked me. Thank you. I appreciate you, Sunny Hard R. I will do all of the above. Thank you. Thank you, Sonny Hardar. I appreciate you for your goal, boy, baby. Zeno says no one can hardly afford to dream anymore. Anyone, man. So you keep doing what you can. I appreciate that. Look, like I was telling people when I started the campaign, if it ends here, dude, I did way more than I ever thought possible. So it's fine. You know, it's fine. I'm super happy with how things went. So I would like to finish top 10 in points and then use that to leverage a little bit more sponsorship for next year. But if not, then I'll figure something out. But I made it further than I ever thought possible. So thank you guys. Every single person that clicks on the link, drops anything, it's pretty overwhelming. So I appreciate that. Lyat Security, what's up, baby? How you doing? You're supposed to have broads all over the country you can stay with. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been a little while. Like the last few races have been a little bit helpful with the staying situation. So I've been able to save a little bit there. So, Caros, you wrecked. I'm gonna wreck that ass. Yeah, Karis, man. I had a bad day today, man. I had a real bad day. I've told you about this through text, but my Jeep, I got my Jeep running like that old, like green one with a new engine in it. I got it running, and I was so proud of myself. And I took it for a spin today to make sure everything was good to go. And that sumbitch slung a rod and started running. It started running so bad, and it slung a rod and exploded like a grenade and flipped off the damn road. So now I'm here, which is awful because I was planning on selling it for like $5,000. I already had it basically sold. And I was like, this is going to save my ass for the next month. Nope. Gone. I'm like, wow. So I was like, yeah, when it rains, it pours, man. Thank you, Karis. I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. My boy, Caros. Yeah, damn. Yep, it happens, man. It happens, dude. It's my luck, man. My luck is usually like this. It's just like this, you know? Just like this. It's how it be sometimes. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Steph, thank God for that, right? Thank God I'm still beautiful. Have you tried not exploding your Jeep? No. Yeah, well, hey, man. When you dropped the new motor in it, did you also replace all the back lines? Sound like other people have issues have been back lines or oil getting too thin, temp is running way too hot. Yeah, it was. I replaced everything. Everything. It was basically brand new all under it. And it had plenty of oil in it. Put new oil in it. Had plenty of oil in it. Had good oil pressure. It was running a good temperature, a little bit below operating temperature. It was a little bit cooler out today. And I was running the radiator fan, which is a manual. I have a manual radiator fan where I switch it on. Well, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. You should unplug it and plug it back in. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work like that, unfortunately. Some bitch has a hole in it. A hole in the ass of it. What engine? It's a 4.0 engine, MacGyver, but it was bored out to 4.7. So it's a 4.0, but it's an ATK stroker, so it's a 4.7. It's a 4.7 engine, but it's on a 4.0 block. And it pooped. It pooped, man. It pooped. The British got me, Dan A. The freaking British. They got me again, dude. They got me again. 20 likes to 500, boys. Load a previous save. You guys are breaking my hearts. You're breaking my hearts today. Turn yourself in right now. You better be at risk racing at Bristol. I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna try, man. I don't know if I'll be. I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it. It's gonna be hard to make it, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to promise anything to anybody. So FPS Sunny said, "Did Timcast drop out from sponsoring?" No, Timcast already paid their amount up front. So it was my bad. It was a budget. My budgeting was off. I didn't budget. I know this sounds really stupid, but I didn't budget in. I didn't budget in like traveling for some reason because I'm stupid. And yeah, I like ran out of money halfway through the season pretty fast. But yeah, we're gonna keep surviving. I also have a lot of sponsorship opportunities available that a lot of really great people have taken advantage of, like iBrain Designs and Elite Shower and Spa and Karis, and a lot of really good people sponsored my car. It's just I'm like limping over the line, man. Pretty wild. It's a very interesting. It's that to take solace in it. It's a very good learning experience for next year, for sure. Assuming I survive until next year. Burning Festus says, "What's good, my dude? How you doing, buddy? Keep those points up. Hey, we're trying, baby. We're trying." Brian Lawrence says, "Considering your success and standing in the points, have you noticed people in ARCA treating you differently or better than they may at the start of the season? Are fans starting to recognize?" Yes, with the fans. No, with anything else. No one really talks to me at the racetracks. Look, I'll explain the atmosphere to you guys so you can kind of understand. There's like a lot of people in ARCA, and they're all like kind of on a program to get higher up in NASCAR, and they're all like 18 to 25 years old, and they're part of a cool kid like class of people. And I'm not saying that's negative. I'm saying they are in a clique and they do not talk to you. No one talks to me. Basically, the only people that will talk to you are like people on your team, and like some people from my last team still talk to me a little bit. But like all those like drivers that the media talks about all the time that are going to be moving up to another, they don't talk to you. You don't even see them really. They like stay in like their like hauler, and then they come out to race, and then they go back and you don't see them. You know, but they're all kind of look. They grew up doing this. They've been racing since they were 10 years old, and always, you know, they had rides all throughout their career. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't care about building relationships with people, and it's not because they don't want to. They just, it's not on their mind, right? Not even Frankie Muniz. Oh no, I've talked to Frankie Muniz. He's different. Frankie Muniz is awesome, but he only races like once in a while. Like last time I raced with Frankie Muniz, I talked to him. You know, it was fun. He's a good dude. But he's kind of that way too, right? Like he's in it for different reasons. This is like my dream to try to like make something happen. All these other, like these kids, they have big plans, and they do not give a shit about anything else going on. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, ARCA is like literally a step for them to just continue. For me, it's like end all be all, you know, maybe some Xfinity stuff in the future. But you have to be a billionaire, and I'm never going to be a billionaire. So it's going to be really hard. But also, Steph, you know, brings up a good point. All these kids also have millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars behind them. I do not. Right. I have this campaign behind me on PayPal. That's literally what I got right now. So, yeah, it's just not like that. Next year, though, we got some big plans. We got some really good partners that are interested in partnering with me. So that'll help me out a lot. So Brian says, thank you. Okay, I already got you, Brian. I love you. Halo says, "You're as lucky as my dad. He's been dealing with Parkinson's, and it got worse this year. It caused him to get into 2 near fatal crashes, but he walked away with cuts and bruises." Damn. I'm sorry to hear that about your dad. That sucks, man. At least he's walking away from crashes and stuff. Thank you, Halo Millennium. Appreciate you. Burning says, "Go get him, dude. All my favorite creators are joining forces organically. Hell yeah. Y'all rock." Thank you, Burning Infested. Appreciate you, baby. For an orange boy, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Folly Beach Vibe says they're not worried about money. So they can drive really aggressively because none of it matters. Like they can wreck the car. It doesn't matter. I can't wreck a car. If I wreck a car, I'm done for the year right now. If I wreck a car, I'm done. I can't race anymore because I can't pay for it. So I mean, I could eventually. I would pay it, afford eventually, but I couldn't brace the rest of the year because of that. Thank you, Vermin Fest. Bebop. I talk to you. Thank you, Bebop. Well, the people that talk to me are fans. Yeah, like fans talk to me a lot. It's great. That's the cool part about it. But yeah, but don't like. I don't want people to misconstrue me. I'm not saying like people are mean or anything. I'm saying it's just there's people that are on a different path than you, and they don't really converse with you. Except for Connor Zillage. He's cool as hell. He talks to me all the time. I like that kid. Karis.
Why are we still?
Sorry. I should be there next Friday. Assuming nothing bad happens, y'all need to get to Michigan. Just let me know where you are and what's going on, Karis. I appreciate you, dude. I'm excited. I'm so excited. We're gonna have so much fun, dude. We're gonna have so much fun. You should have shirts on deck at Races, William Baker. I cannot buy shirts, unfortunately. So to get shirts, you have to buy for them to get printed, and I can't do that right now. Can't buy shirts to have on deck. That would be great. Thank you, Karis. I appreciate you. Love you, Karis. Donetta Swift says, in your cool Salem pick, we're watching a local track Saturday night fight. If you zoom in the upper right, you can see the yellow shirt security dude showing up to chill the fun. Great race at Salem. Skip Netter. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you. In your cool Salem pick, we're watching a local track Saturday night fight. If you zoom in to the upper right, let's look at it. Hold on. Is it this picture right here that I have on the screen? Is that you right there? Is that what you're talking about? Hold on. This? Is this what you're talking about right now? That'd be funny. Thank you, Donetta Swift. Nick Stellar. When we know for sure if Bristol's out, like in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'll know in 2 weeks if I'm racing past this week. This week is the kicker. This is the week, which is a big one. A lot of my close friends probably have noticed how panicking and stressed I've been. So if you are who you are, you know, and I apologize. It's been pretty wild. But I've kind of accepted my fate, so I've kind of calmed down a little bit. But yeah. Thank you, Mick. Berman Festus says stay away from the beast. That's a sinking ship. Disgusting. I agree with that, Berman Infested. Carrie says, finally, guess I'm in your car, Cody. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I know I have a thing that says your name on it that got shipped to me last week. I don't know which car it was for. It's for one of them. I have them all like one car behind. So I have them all one car behind, luckily. Okay. Yeah, we hit Naked Snake, boys. We did it. 10 likes away from 500, by the way. Get on it, doggone it. Carrie says to refresh the page. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. What just happened? What just happened just now? How much did that just go up? What the fuck? That just went up like $300 or something. I can't even see what happened. I see Carrie on there. I have faith in you, Cody. Kick some ass. All right. Thank you. Yeah, Carrie's on there now. Thank you, Carrie. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm trying to see what else just happened. There's a lot on there. I can't even keep up with this shit. Thank you. There's 27 people currently. Thank you so much, Carrie. Let me put you on the car if I haven't already. You might be on there already. Nope. I know you're on one of them because I saw it. I actually saw the actual print downstairs. Now you're on it again. You're on it again, Carrie. Look at that. The progress is being made. Thank you, Carrie. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Carrie. It's the better Carrie, by the way, not the shitty Carrie. The shitty Carrie is like only in my life to annoy me through text. That's all she does. And then every now and then she'll send me a cute picture of a kitty. You know. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate you. Helena with a golden doodle. Helena, make way, make way. Thank you, Helena. I appreciate you. Carrie's on there. Thank you, Carrie. Let me see. Somebody said Biffle just wrecked. No. Let me turn it on. I won't turn the race on. I forgot that there's a race on right now. Arca, Elko, Arca. Live? Is there a live button? Arca live. USA NAR. Ah, there it is. All right, cool. Click it. Mute it. All right, I got it. Cool. All right. I just want to make sure I had this on. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, baby. Who just died? Oh, Biff. The Biff, not the Biff. Oh, he'll be all right. It's just a spin, dude. Yeah. Right. Go high. Everybody fine. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for all your support, Carrie. I love you. Appreciate you. I'm on twice. What's up, Folly Beach? This late? Yeah, they're racing on the West Coast, I think. So it's real late. One lock away from 500, boys. One whole lock. Now they're under caution. It's funny. There's like supposed to only be 14 cars or something, or 15, but they look like there's a lot. Sometimes, though, Arca will give like the lucky dog to a driver that just spun. And I'm like, that's not how the rule works. I'm pretty sure if you are the caution, you don't get the lucky dog. But how many starts do you need to make an Arca East start at a local track? At a local track? Oh, I don't know. You would like to race a full season or two in some kind of reputable series before they'll grant you a license. So, yes. Jace. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you. We hit the 500 lock. We hit the goal. We hit the naked snake. We're hitting every damn thing today. Even Carrie went hard on the damn campaign. Appreciate you, Carrie. Oh man, thanks. Now I need sponsorship. Yeah, Corn Dogger, you need a lot of it. You need a lot of it to race like a full like Arca season and like a not even a D. I would say like I will give you the lowest price possible for racing a full season of Arca. If you could work it out, it'd be like 250 grand minimum for like the lowest possible costing ride. That's how much you need in sponsorship for a whole year. If you take one rung up, if you go one rung up from like that tier of a ride, it double it. If you go one more rung up, double it again. And there you go. You're good to go. What's up, Tristan? How you doing, buddy? So I've already told a story, but long story short, I rebuilt my Jeep. I got my Jeep going. It's been sitting in my driveway for a long time, and I got it running yesterday. Made sure everything was up to scuff. Took it for the ride today. Then the engine grenaded. It threw a rod, engine grenaded, and I rolled into a ditch because low shoulders on both roads. Low shoulders, baby. Yeah, Art. If only I've cared. Never cared about them before. Thank God. The weird thing about Arca OS is like I don't know any of these cars. I know like 3 of them, but that's about it. Oh, Big Mike, I was hoping you would join. Yeah, so hey, guess what? Guess what, Mike? I was gonna text you earlier but I forgot. Yeah, the Jeep is no more. Damn. Yeah, the engine exploded like a grenade. It grenaded. Luckily, the Jeep is very rolly, so it can just roll. Oh, yeah, it's dead. So you'll definitely be able to maybe drive it one day if I ever decide to rebuild it. Okay, so I'm not selling it anymore. So you take some solace in that, Big Mike. No longer selling the Jeep. Oh, that's funny. Corn Dogger says 15K race, but that's a terrible car. I don't think it is. He was fast as hell at Elko. He outqualified me at Elko. But it depends on the driver. It does not matter what car you get in at a short track. If you have a decent motor at a short track, you should never be more than 0.8 off the leader. Ever. And if you are more than 0.8 off the leader at a short track, it's the driver, not the car. Unless your car is literally just broken. All right, my fastest lap was 0.4 off Swalloges last week. 0.4. So that's a good, pretty slick deal. Yeah, the only car I recognize is the 50 and the 23 right now. I think the 31's out there, isn't him? Isn't him's? I got into him a little bit last week. It's kind of sad. A little sad. I felt pretty damn bad about it. Corndogger says I found an ARCA car for 45 grand with a rebuilt Yates and all. Yeah, that's great. The issue is ooh shit. Got into him good. The issue is you can't use the Yates at a big track, so you can only do them at short tracks. And that is just the car. Assuming you already have a hauler and a truck, your tires and fuel per weekend are going to be over $5 grand, maybe more. You know, so. Damn, they just keep turning. Bourbon Bass says, to be fair, a 4/10 at a 3/8 track is significant. It is less significant when your budget for the year is $5 million versus $200 grand. That's what I mean. Bourbon and Bass. Obviously, if I was throwing $5 million at a car and a team, I should not be 4/10 off. But to be only 4/10 off when your budget is like 4% of what the top guys are spending, that's not a big deal. Because keep in mind, 4/10 off of the fastest driver in the field, which is already 2/10 faster than the guy in second. So you're only 2/10 off the guy in second, and you're only 1/10 off the guy in fourth, right? So I was running like 6th, 7th, 8th place speeds at Elko. And it was up against almost all the Venturini rides. So I mean, it's a good deal. We had a good car last week. It was fun. Thank you, Helena, again for your $10 super sticker. I love you. I appreciate you. Appreciate all your support today, guys. Well, it's because Bourbon Bass is because the 18 team is like a cup team. That's the difference. Even the Venturini guys outside of super speedways, they're like boned. The 18's so fast. It's unfreaking believable how fast the 18 car is. Also, Swallowage is a good driver as well. So that's a kicker, you know? Let Carrie be Carrie. No, don't let her be Carrie. Ban her. Where is she at? Ban the bad Carrie, not the good Carrie. Even though she's a mod. I'll unmod her, then you ban her. I already tried, Big Mike. Cody 18. Shit. I would love to take a few laps at MIS without traffic. I would like to do it in traffic. It's gonna be fun. What's your expectations at MIS? Is the draft an equalizer? No, absolutely not. Every single the 8 whoever's driving the 18 and all the Venturini cars will have fresh Ilmores at Michigan. So no, draft doesn't do anything with a fresh Ilmore. You would have to be quite literally 4 inches off somebody's bumper to stay with them in draft. But we'll be pretty good. I think our Ilmore is pretty slick at Michigan. I don't think we have many laps on our Ilmore, so we'll be all right. It's the exact same car I ran at Charlotte, is what I'm running at Michigan. So we should be all right. The goat biffles and not. Yeah, he's in the pits right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. Broke a sway bar or something. Yeah, Ben Ryder. Yeah, that's the idea. So just got to survive there. Just got to survive. That's all we got to do. If we can get the a good chunk of this campaign fulfilled, we'll be all right. Thank you, Dark Tower. I appreciate you. The Biff. Thank you, Dark Tower. Appreciate you. All right, boys. I guess I'm unfamiliar with the Flintstone lore. Yes. All right, boys. Thank you guys for all your support today, especially Carrie. We love you. Carrie dropping the damn hammer on my campaign. I appreciate that. We got to do Naked Snake. God damn it. I guess Nick's not going to join because he hates me. He's not. He just hates me. He doesn't care about me at all. God. Can't believe he did this to me. Oh my God. People trying to suck off Elon Musk. Please come on our show. No. No one cares. They're going to do the same thing. You can't talk to people about free speech. Like, you can't talk to people that don't believe in free speech. You can't talk to them about free speech because they don't believe in free speech. It doesn't make any sense. Because they say they do, and then they don't. They're like, we believe in free speech. We just don't believe you should be able to say anything hateful or not kosher. And it's like, well, then that's not free speech. That's just whatever speech, whatever speech that you approve of. It's not called free speech. So you can't argue that point. Because Elon Musk would say, well, it's not free speech then. And they'll be like, oh, no, it is free speech. We just don't want to negatively affect people. It's like, well, that's not free speech then. Like, people can't, like, they literally can't compute the free speech, like, argument. They're like, oh, no, I'm totally for free speech. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And they're like, just nothing hateful. And I'm like, no, what? No, that's not free speech. And they're like, no, it is. And I was like, no, it's not. They can't compute. They don't understand. Free speech is literally free speech. Like, say whatever you can. Now, if you go into the ghetto and say the N slur, yeah, you won't get your ass kicked. You were free to say it, but you got your ass kicked. But the government doesn't arrest you. That's the point, right? That's the whole point. So, yeah, I've never understand that. People that say that they're for it, but they're not for it. It's so silly. It's like, dude, shut up. No one believes what you're saying. Okay? No one. I was hoping Biffle would kick their asses today, but he got him's ass kicked instead. Must said cis was a slur, Carrie. Yeah, he did that to make a point. He doesn't actually believe cis is a slur and should be enforceable by law. But also, I hate having to use this like phrase because it makes me kind of feel gay. But I mean, I am an LGBTQ driver, but X and Twitter is a private company. The exact same reasoning that was used when people were getting banned for supporting like conservatives on Twitter. Keep in mind, it's a private company. It's not a government organization, even though it kind of was last year. 80% of upper management in Twitter was FBI. It's like, what the fuck? Kind of weird, but it's all good. They have since been purged, kind of. Mostly purged. Mostly purged. Free S speech. Free-esque speech. B. How dare she, Richard? How dare she? How dare Gina Carano say out-of-pocket things? She should know better. How could she? Carrie says his opinion doesn't matter. Correction, nobody's opinion matters. See, that's the issue. That's like kind of one of the issues with like modern day social media is everyone's allowed to have an opinion, but no one's opinion matters. But for some odd reason, people got under this weird impression that their opinion mattered so much that you should be killed over it. You know what I'm saying? We went too far in the other direction. Like, no one's opinion really matters. But some people really think their opinion matters. D. Thank you, CCC PPP. Who is leading the ARCA race in Tri-City? Tanner Rife? I don't know. There's two of the Rifes. There's two Rifes. Beep, 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 beep. Poor Biff just getting just toned up. Musk occasionally has good takes. Yeah. I mean, he has his fair share of good and bad takes. The issue is when your takes are always bad or always, I guess, not always good. I don't think you really find people that have, always good takes. But when your takes are always bad, that's when you're like, all right, man, come on. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, King Deplorables, I agree. Yeah, Bosco, I agree. He supported the carbon tax as one of his worst takes. Supporting any tax is a terrible take. Like any tax, terrible take. Nobody should trust billionaires. I agree. Well, they don't have it, like their life experience is null, right? It depends on where they came from though. But for example, like people like MrBeast that have been like rich and famous, like not like all the way throughout their teen years, yeah, you can't trust anything they say or do because they don't have life experience. Nothing they say or do means anything really. Like people don't realize that your favorite celebrity is not struggling paycheck to paycheck. Your favorite celebrity is not dealing with people in their everyday life. Your favorite celebrity, that's why they support all the exact same shit. Oh, like they support the exact same. Well, everybody needs to be treated by. Everybody's the same. Everybody's respect. It's like no, like go to Tuscaloosa Avenue. Go to Tuscaloosa Avenue, and then tell me like that you don't feel safe there, or then tell me you do feel safe there. You know what I'm saying? No, you won't. You don't feel safe there. Now, why do you not feel safe there? You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty easy. Damn, everybody damn reckon right now. It's a pretty easy equation. But the fact of the matter is, like, you don't have life experience. You don't know. Right? Yeah, I agree, Art Sphinx. People used to care about celebrities a little bit. Now they don't at all, which is good. They used to, though. Who wrecked? Oh, he did it. He did it. Oop, I just stopped sharing my screen. All right, boys. I'm going to do some Naked Snake. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit low energy. I had kind of a bad day. But we had a great show, man. A lot of fun. I know it was a little bit lacked any kind of substance or oral subject matter, but I'm just, I'm a little worn out, boys. I'm a little worn out, guys. I'm just a little worn out. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Bosco, one of these days you're gonna really pop off. I don't know, man. I hope so. I'm running out of like drive. Drive is starting to go away real fast. But I appreciate you guys so much. Real big shout out again to everybody that's jumped on my campaign to finish off the NASCAR season strong. Obviously, you don't have to support anything like this, but the people that choose to support the small guys like me trying to make some waves in NASCAR, I really appreciate that. The top 5 people, I'll fly out to Vegas next year. This top 5 supporters on here. Once I get my new deals locked in for the sponsorship for next year, I'll fly some people out and we'll have a great week in Vegas for all the people that choose to support your boy in these trying racing boy lifetimes. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Let's do Naked Snake, and then we're going to raid Project A-Roll if he's still alive. If he's still alive. Let's see what goes on. Which Naked Snake is this? 353, 335, 335? Maybe. You guys ready for Naked Snake for the 335th time in a row? Thank you guys so much. And thank you to Marion Haltzman for a $200 super chat earlier. Undamn believable. And don't forget Fidelio. I appreciate you so much for your $100 super chat. And Karis and Billy Hatcher and all you guys. You guys are freaking wild. I'm just so damn thankful that I can lean on my boys. I'm not like a normal. I shouldn't say that. I'm not like a an official creator or streamer. I'm just a guy, man. So when I'm feeling kind of lame, I'm gonna hang out and lean on my people in the chat. And I appreciate you guys. Vegas in the beginning of March. It'll be whenever there's not a race happening. So yeah, it'll be sometime around there though. Be fun. Lean on me when your Jeep's gone. My Jeep exploded. Zombies going on. It was a bad time. It's a very, very bad time. Thank you, Steph. I agree with that. Thank you, Ref. Let's do Naked Snake. And we're gonna have a good ass night. And I'll see you guys again on Monday. I'll try to have a video out probably tomorrow. I can't. I'm trying. I'm trying. But thank you, Marion Halsman. Thank you, all the people that choose to support your boy. I really, really do appreciate it. It's been awesome. Awesome to see. And I'll let you guys know about Bristol. For the people that want to go to Bristol, if we can make it that far, we'll see. So we'll see. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Let's do it. Naked Snake. You guys ready? Let's do it one more time. Lock the show, boys. Yeah. Alan Jones. Tristan.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching.
Here we go, boys.
I'll melt into you.
335 in a row. Here we go. Let's do it one more time.
So supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Steph, Carrie, in my time, there be nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Here we go.
Someday we'll go the rain. Someday you feel on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God. Can you believe it, everybody? I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. Yes, crime, it's the way I fly to you. Here we go. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. 335 in a row. Dan. Thank you, guys. Here we go. One more time. Let's do it. Amazing. One more again. We'll be back Monday. Also, real quick, Steph, feast your eyes. It never gets old. Thank you, Steph, for a giant $20 super chat here at the end. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Steph. I love you. And that face. God, look at that face. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate you so much. Richard says Cody committed a war crime on me. Thousands of his children died on my face. Damn, Richard. You're never derogatory towards yourself. God. Thank you so much, everybody. Dan, I appreciate you. All the stripper boys, all the super chats today. I appreciate you guys so much. All the fun and everybody that supported my racing campaign over on PayPal. It'll be live for about 2 months, maybe 1 month. I might end it early. I don't know. Because if I end up not being able to make it anyway to Bristol, I'll turn it off. And then I'll just see if I can do something for next year. But thank you so much, Carrie. I love you, Carrie. We're getting the hell off here. I want to raid Project Egg Roll, assuming he's still alive. Let me make sure before I start doing stuff. Yeah. Where is he at? Project Egg Roll. There he is. Here we go. We're gonna raid Project Egg Roll. Appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you guys Monday, of course. Art the Clown. Donate 1K to Cody's PayPal, and Cody will wear a butt plug with your name on it. It's true. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you guys over there. Give Project Egg Roll some love. Say Cam Raid in the chat. Get the hell on a dog on it. Bye, everybody. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, Carrie, by the way. Marion. Love you guys.